My name is Doug, and I 100% absolutely support Elon Musk.
Why you support Elon?
I support Elon because there's a possibility for the future to be a better place or a worse one, and I prefer the former. Um, he gives us a whole lot of reasons to be hopeful every single day and be excited about the future and the place that I have a little baby boy. He's going to grow up in a world that's a better place because of Elon.
Cool. So you support Elon. We established that. What is it with your sword?
So I love Tesla. I love all of Elon's brands and missions, and I love making sharp things.
All right.
So this
Cool.
is my hobby. Tesla is my passion. So I combine them together, and this is the result.
So what are we looking at?
So this is a longsword that I designed specifically uh, as a gift for Elon Musk, and it's essentially just I kind of wanted to take the aesthetic of Tesla, apply it to a sword, and then obviously it has the Tesla T as the guard. It also has all of Elon's other companies on the pommel. We've got SpaceX, X, Neuralink, XAI, and the Boring Company. So yeah, I put a lot of work in this. It was my most challenging build to make everything clean. I didn't, I really wanted to keep it nice. The leather I actually sourced. This is Tesla vegan white leather, so it's the same thing as your seats. Um, and
So when we have that, the
yes,
Tesla
yeah,
logo.
and so that is a single piece of aluminum. I did that kind of in homage to the way that they designed their frames. So that was actually the most challenging piece of this entire thing. Making the blade was easy compared to figuring out how to make this guard in a single piece.
All right.
But
Soon we will see the blade. We want to make sure that we are not harming anyone. We're not threatening anyone.
Yeah.
So it's all one steel. One.
So this is full tang from the pommel all the way to the tip of the sword is a single piece of steel. The steel that I use is called ADCRV2. It's a very special, just incredible knife steel. I won the show Forged in Fire using the exact same.
Well, Doug, you are the Forge and Fire champion. Congratulations, man.
Thanks a lot. Yeah.
What are you going to get with that $10,000?
Oh, I fell in love with the forge press.
Yeah.
So I definitely want one of those of my own. I am ecstatic. You know, I put a lot of heart and soul into making that blade, and seeing it perform the way that it did was just a really great confirmation about my abilities, and it's just making me want to make more knives.
You won the show.
I won the show, yeah. So that was a couple of years back, but it was a really great experience, and it kind of launched me into a little bit more knife making than before. It was really just something I did for fun, and now I do it a little bit more regularly.
All right. So let's say you won't be able to give it to Elon. You know, let's stay on Earth, like grounded for a second. Let's say you will keep it to yourself, but you still made it for Elon.
Yeah.
So I just want to think. I want you to tell us, like, you walking, forging. You know, probably you're not gonna give it to Elon, but you're still thinking about Elon as you do that,
Yes.
right? Like he's really in your mind, and you like want to appreciate him
Yeah.
in a way. So
yeah, and you know, I knew starting out that the likelihood of getting it to him wasn't humongous, but it was worth making. And the fact is that it's kind of just a representation of my love for all of his companies and the way that he does things. The idea of first principles. I kind of said, how am I going to make a sword if I was making it without using any of the methods that I normally use? So the way that I made this guard, the way that I made the handles with a clamshell was all something I've never done before. And I did that on purpose. I kind of went into this going, I'm going to make this like I have never made a sword in my life before.
that's cool.
But yeah, so, you know, it turned out really nicely. I'm super proud of the work.
And it's sharp.
And it is extremely sharp.
Right.
So you are the only other person on this planet who's ever had the privilege of swinging it at something.
Thank you for that.
It's
so sharp. When I hit that thing, what was it?
a gallon of water, yeah.
I couldn't feel it. I just continue with the swing.
It's really a little bit surprising. You think that it's gonna hit something, and it really it's
amazing.
it's amazingly dangerous feeling.
Oh yeah, I can say that for sure. Can we see it?
So yeah.
Can you balance it like they do in the movies?
Yeah. So the balance of a blade is actually extremely important.
Mm-hmm.
So it's right about there. Do I have it right? Yeah, so having the balance far enough back that this is wieldable with one hand and it's not really front heavy.
How much it weigh?
I've never weighed it.
What? Cut. I don't want to do this interview.
What's funny is people ask me how much it weighs, how long it is, and I really, when I make a blade, this is all by eye. I'm not doing any kind of measurements. When I'm doing all of the finishing, it's all by feel, all by touch. So there's never a requirement that I'm putting on this, like it has to be a certain width here versus there. It's always just taking a really close look at it and working from there. So I'm not sure. If I had to guess, I would say it probably weighs maybe around 4 pounds.
Okay.
For a blade this size, obviously, I mean, when you turn it sideways, it almost disappears. But for a blade this size, it's really a very manageable weight, and it's properly balanced, so it's really easy to handle.
Show us to hold it. What is the right way to hold it?
The right way to hold it is right up against that guard with one hand, and if you need a support hand, you can put that right underneath.
All right.
There's plenty of room on there. It's a long handle, so there's more than enough room for two hands, but it feels really good in one.
All right. So tell us that you support Elon Musk with this sword in your hand. That would be epic.
My name is Doug, and I 100% absolutely support Elon Musk.
I love it. All right. Very cool. Anything else to add?
No, that's about it.
All right. So what is the chance? If we want to give it to Elon, what do you think we should do about it? I mean, obviously, that's going to go live. He might see it. He might like it. He might be like, I don't know. Maybe I want it. I mean, Tesla, all of the other companies, once again, you can read it. Keep talking about it. So we have SpaceX, XAI, X.
Boring Company, and Neuralink.
That's amazing.
He keeps adding companies, and so it's a challenge to keep adding them on. But what I would say is that this isn't a gift. This is not a sword that I made for me personally to give to Elon. This is something that I made that gave me a connection to the Tesla community that is so much. I mean, that is the gift. I already got a gift back. So if he ever saw this sword and he wanted it, I think it would just be really cool. And it would be a representation of the people like you, Ellie, that support Elon. And this is just kind of like my way of saying thanks for everything that he's done and all of the different ways that he just makes my life a little bit more exciting every morning that I wake up.
I gotcha.
So,
what about collecting signatures? So let's say maybe in some point in time, Lars, Franz, whatever, maybe they can sign it for you, or maybe we all can sign it, the community, and then give it to them. Would you think?
That is a fantastic idea, and you're going to have to be the first one to sign the case.
Oh, the case,
and
yeah,
we
that's
can
good.
cover the case. I would love all of you guys to sign it. That would actually be really great.
All right, cool.
And just another way to kind of bring it into the community and have it be from all of us.
Awesome. So we support Elon, and don't you dare to challenge us.